Looks like honey.
Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds. Obligatory Hopslam video.
Hopslam!
Obligatory Hopslam review. We do it. I know we've done it at
Every
least.
year.
Well, I know we did it once, and I think we did a side by side with like a year-old vintage with the new one just to see. Yeah, so let's do Hopslam Bells out of Comstock, Michigan, 10% double IPA. One of the original yearly release, hyped up. Let's get some big old double IPA. This one's with honey, kind of that traditional old school double with big old piney resinous,
right. West Coast type.
Yeah. You know, one of the ones when you got into, you're like, holy crap, that's beer. You know, big, bitter hoppiness. I mean, it's a slam of hops.
Hence the Hopslam.
So anyway, I haven't had it this year. I know you have. I have not, so I'm looking forward to it. You had it both on draft and can.
Draft
with different.
Can. Just a little different.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it as we go.
Yeah.
Do you know what year it first came out?
I have no clue. Man.
Yeah, I don't know. We should always do. We think of these questions as we're doing the videos, and then we wait for you to tell us the answer. So there you go. That's the first question for today.
Sorry, I was just looking to see if it's still on the box.
No, not on the box.
10% if I didn't say it. Released every year, you know, end of January, beginning of February type time frame.
So this is 15 days old.
Yeah.
So that's about as fresh as we can get it.
Yeah. So let's get into it, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, I can't see my finger behind it, but it's not Haysbrough, but it's
it's not.
But it's at that nice kind of peachy color, and you know,
I have to look back at our video. I thought it was more transparent than this, but
yeah,
it is translucent.
I mean, like I said, I can't see much behind it. And the reason I'm saying that is I thought you could see much clearer through this beer. I mean,
I thought so too.
Anyway,
doesn't matter.
But it's got that nice white head. Let's get the nose. Yeah, I mean, piney, honey, sweet.
Would you know it's honey though? Because I know in the past we complained about it being too much honey sometimes, but I know I would say it was sweet.
Real piney, that kind of bready malt, sweet bready malt.
Yeah, I mean, some malt.
You know there's honey in there.
Resinous
piney hops.
Yeah.
You know you're getting hit with a big West Coast IPA.
Slammed with a big
slam. Anyway, cheers. Thanks, man. Cheers.
That's good.
That's good, man. So sweet. So sweet.
It does. It starts out sweet, but when I had it on tap, I have to admit, I got more honey than I'm getting. I wonder if it has to do with the temperature, because I feel like I'm getting more honey now because we set a can out than I did when I just pulled it straight out of the fridge.
Yeah.
But still not as much as when I got it on tap.
Yeah, I mean, I just got hit with this nice, sweet, malty. I mean, I couldn't say, hey man, there's definitely honey in this beer, but there is something causing a big sweetness in this.
Okay, and you know, I realize we really love East Coast IPAs, but this is a nice piney resinous IPA. It really is.
More bitterness coming through now. I mean, it was funny. I know the IBUs on this are big, but that first sip, I was like, sweet. It was just so much,
sweet,
and then. Yeah, shelf life 3 months. They put it on there, 3 months shelf life. I was hoping it had an IBU, but I didn't see it. But anyway, big West Coast, just wonderful, aggressive on the back there. But again, people talk about this being the overhyped thing. Does it have hype anymore?
I still buy a 6-pack each year. I mean,
I don't expect to just be blown away and giving this beer 4 5s, 7 5s. It's not that beer for me anymore.
No, I would agree, and
it's become something different for me, I guess. It's kind of fun every year to get we split just a 6-pack, you know, 3 cans each, and it's just I enjoy the release.
So I didn't even check in 18. Did you?
I don't know.
So I didn't check in 18. I went back and looked, and last time I checked one in was in 17. And in 17, I traded a 6-pack of this for some Pliny. I guess.
How many Plinies do you remember?
I think it was a 6-pack for 4 Pliny,
Cool.
Or maybe it was. I think it was 8 for 4 Pliny.
Okay.
You know, about a 2-to-1.
Yeah.
So that's about what you'd expect. And I mean, the guy wanted Hopslam.
I can't believe so this wasn't back then. Wasn't nationwide, or they couldn't get it in California, or he didn't look.
I don't know.
I would just think this is everywhere.
Yeah, I would think so too. But apparently they couldn't get it, and so.
Well, that's kind of, now I'm remembering though, because that one year, remember, it sold out. here.
Yeah, it did.
And then I had to go to the place that used to be Popeye's Chicken, and I found like a case of like 24 cans and bought them all. And that might have been,
Yeah, I do.
that might have been 17. I think it was like 16.
I was going to say, that may have been 16. I do remember
And then I
that.
sold a few to some friends that couldn't get it either. So you're right, it was a lot harder to find.
So maybe they've increased production, or maybe it's not as hyped as it used to be. But I still enjoy it. But I have to admit, my rating has decreased, not because I enjoy it any less, but because our repertoire, we've just expanded to so many much better IPAs. So for me, this is a 4.25.
Yeah, 4.25. It's solid. It's well done.
But 4.25 is a solid beer.
Nice, sweet, malty double IPA, West Coast. It's classic. There's nothing, I mean, it's clean. I enjoy it.
And I do remember we put this up against like resin.
Oh, yeah. Or was it high res or resin?
It may have been high res.
Yeah.
I knew it was a 6-point beer.
Yeah.
But this is good.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased. I like that it comes out once a year, and I like that I can get it.
It's fun.
It's worth picking up.
Now, if, going back to overhyped, whatever, if it went back to how it was, to where you had to actually work to get this beer,
I would not.
Then I would definitely say, yes, this is overhyped. I mean, I don't want to have to work to this. Isn't worth working for.
I wouldn't stand in line and get up early.
Yeah,
and go get it.
Go drive around somewhere out of the way. I mean,
But I'm willing to go the day that it releases, or the day after.
Yeah, just get it sooner.
I'm not going to go the day
and
of.
it sits on shelves now. And
it does.
hopefully for no longer than 3 months.
Although there is a local place that had like a 6-pack for longer than that. But
sure,
anyway.
I can only imagine.
But it's good.
It's good. 4.25 for me as well.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Let us know what you think of this year's batch of Hopslam. Let us know what you think about. Is it still hyped? I mean, is it overhyped? Talk about that.
Is it worth it? I think it is.
So, do you remember the price point for in our area for a 6-pack?
A 6-pack was $20 plus tax.
Yeah. So not too bad.
Yeah. No, it's not bad at all.
So let us know what you guys think.
I think for $20, a 6-pack is worth it. And I still like the cans. I like the cans better than the bottles.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we get the cans.
Yeah. Anything else? As always, guys, if you have a beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.